Legacy. It's yours. For as long as you can hold on to it. It's time to settle the score. It's time for redemption. Legacy? What legacy?
Ladies and gentlemen, the time is now. The place is right here, Tlaxcala, Mexico. Ladies and gentlemen, a high-intensity, action-packed evening on the way with the official draw for the marquee event, World Archery's World Cup Final 2024 for the third year in a row on Mexican soil, the fifth time in history here in Mexico. And one thing you can say about the sport of archery, and the great things about the sport of archery, are simply the number of stories we get to tell. Event after event, year after year. And think of the season 2024 that we just lived, everything from Shanghai to Paris to Tlaxcala right here. One more story to tell to cap the outdoor season off in style, and this is going to be a story for the ages. One word comes to mind, the word legacy. Some of the archers have etched their names in stone, perhaps for eternity. Others are climbing and scratching and clawing their way, perhaps to shatter those legacies indeed. What's going to happen here in Tlaxcala, Mexico? Only a few more hours to find out. And it starts right here with, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce my co-host for the evening. She walked away from Paris 2024 with a bronze medal in the team competition for the nation of Mexico, Ana Paula Vasquez. Good evening, Ana Paula.
Thank you so much, Mark, for that introduction. Thank you really much, everyone, to be here. And before I start, I also want to present the voice of archery, Mark Cheve. Please welcome him.
Gracias.
Y bueno, repitiendo un poco lo que dijo Mark, estamos en la gran final de la Copa del Mundo 2024, aquí en nuestra casa, Tlaxcala. Y pues nada, no sabremos qué va a pasar. Pueden pasar muchas cosas, pueden pasar las mismas que el año pasado, no lo sabremos. Ahora defenderán su título, no lo defenderán, no lo sé. Entonces los invitamos a ver y pues bienvenidos a todos.
So the 18th edition of the Hyundai Archery World Cup. Think a little bit about the history. Mexico moving hand in hand with the sport of archery. 2006, the year the World Cup was conceived. And where did the very first World Cup final take place? You guessed it, Mexico. Where was the city again, Ana Paula?
Mérida.
There it is. Mérida, Mexico, from Mérida to Tlaxcala 2024, as we get to write another chapter, indeed, in World Cup final history. Let's get the show on the road right away and welcome our very first batch of archers. We will have, indeed, 8 archers that will be joining us for our very first category. But first, how do they get here? What's going to happen in terms of the qualifiers? So to qualify for the World Cup final, you can do that by winning a stage, qualifying through ranking.
For a 147, which is a great score. Vina, though, only needs an 8, the Shanghai Gold. Oh, it's brilliant. It's a maximum score. An all-American contest.
They're pretending archery is easy.
All the pressure is on Jimmy Lutz. And he's dropped a second 9. Sawyer Sullivan is the champion of Yechon. Mouth-watering prospect here. Oh, hello. All square with 2 hours to go. Han Priyanch take advantage immediately. No! All in the hands of Mike Schlosser. And a 10 he gets. An unbelievable performance. Mike Schlosser, king of the pile again, though.
Well, an amazing video indeed for the 2024 season as we welcome the compound men. Oh, wait a second, there's an empty seat. There's someone missing.
I think it's a ghost. I think it's
You
a
think
ghost.
it's a
of-
ghost?
Yeah.
We'll introduce him as the ghost of in a few moments indeed. So the compound men category for the land of Mexico, ladies and gentlemen, Sebastian Garcia. India represented here by Prathamesh Fuge. The United States of America, please welcome James Lutz and his compatriot Sawyer Sullivan. A little bit further down, the man with a plan, der Mann mit einem Plan, early in the season, Nico Wiener. And we are going back to the nation of domination in the early parts of the season to welcome Priyansh. Oh, and look who's joining us right here. From ghost to full body incarnation, please welcome the defending champion, Matthias Fullerton. Seed number 2, and of course, the top seed for the event representing the Netherlands, a 4-time World Cup final champion, Mr. Perfect, Mike Schlusser. Well, there you have it. Well, Matthias, that's what you call in the nick of time.
Yeah.
Right spot on the line. As we get ready to welcome our very first VIP this evening, he'll be joining us on deck to proceed with the official draw as he or she gets to put the hand into the, indeed, jar out here and extract the very first name. Let's welcome Tlaxcala State Congress Deputy Emilio de la Peña Aponte, señor. Well, it is a tremendous honor to have you with us tonight, sir. Welcome so much. Welcome so much. Welcome to the stage. Thank you so much, sir. And indeed, an important mission to accomplish, indeed, to extract the names of the draw. Ana Paula, we get to find out now where these 8 archers get to go during the competition. Before we commence the official draw, let's get the top seed and the second seed in position. As we welcome now, seeded number 2, representing Denmark. He is currently ranked world number 2. Boasting a win record for the season. You can walk your way over here. 15 wins and 3 losses, an 85% win rate. The defending World Cup final champion, winning in Hermosillo, Sonora, Mexico for Denmark, Matthias Fullerton.
Just great timing, Matthias. Great timing.
We were so afraid we'd have to introduce you as the ghost of Matthias as we welcome now the top seed for the category, representing the Netherlands, currently ranked world number 1, 16 wins and 3 losses, 85% the win rate, a 4-time World Cup final champion, 12-time individual gold event winner, and former champion of the world, Mr. Perfect, Mike Schlusser. The stuff of legends, indeed. I mean, this is an incredible top seed and second seed to have a defending champion, a man gunning for a 5th World Cup final championship title. Ana Paula, are you ready?
I am totally ready. Are you, Emilio?
Yes, I am ready.
Perfect.
All right, is everyone ready to proceed with our very first extraction as we get ready to fill the first 2 spots in the middle? Señor, por favor.
Nice Spanish over there.
I'm trying. Let's see what name comes out. Oh, this is a tough one to crack. That's name number 1. As we get ready to welcome, ooh, that's a name that's going to resonate for the nation of India. Prathamesh Fuge will be joining us here. Currently ranked world number 19, 69% the win rate, 4th in Yechon, 5th in Shanghai. India, the nation of domination early in the season, of course. And now we have another spot to fill just alongside Prathamesh Fuge. As Ana Paula gets to put the stickers up as we proceed. Let's get another name out of the jar. It's always that moment of impatience.
I'm nervous.
Yeah,
I'm really nervous.
tension.
Yes.
And this will be the final. Oh, Nico Wiener, the man who won in Shanghai the start of the season, taking the archery world by storm. Nico Wiener of Austria, der Mann mit einem Plan, currently ranked world number 5, 18 wins, 4 losses, 82% the win rate. So now we have indeed 1 archer in each of the brackets. From now we get to find out who this archer will face off against. And we'll commence again with the midsection as well. This one will be against Nico Wiener, who's going to take on the Austrian Shanghai winner. From the United States of America, the man wearing the cap right now. Please welcome James Lutz, currently ranked world number 3, winning 7 times, 2 losses this season, a former champion of the world. And he joins us on deck, so we're going to have a great face-to-face matchup there, straight to the quarterfinals. And And moving on now, who's going to take on, indeed, Pratamesh Fuge, as we impatiently await the outcome. Too bad we can't hear that cracking sound, Ana Paula. Ooh, it's going to be a 100% Indian affair. Are you kidding me? With Priyansh up against Pratamesh Fuge, all Indian affair. Well, one thing is for sure, we're going to have one Indian semifinalist this year around. Priyansh, currently ranked world number 8, 2 individual silver medals in Shanghai and Antalya. Only 2 more guys, 2 men, 2 archers sitting down. And now we're going to seeds 1 and 2. You can see the smiles, the reactions. Is it a nervous reaction of fear? Who's going to square off with the defending champion from Denmark, for Matthias Fullerton?
Sebastian is moving a lot.
Oh, he is moving a lot.
He's moving a lot.
Well, he's going to be on international television. Maybe that's why. Let's see. Is it Sebastian Garcia?
Please let me.
Okay,
Please
of course.
let me.
Oh, of course.
Sebastian Garcia!
The Mexican archer, indeed, world number 31, 73% the win rate for the 2019 World Youth Champion. And this one's going to be, who's it going to be? The last one?
I don't know.
We'll draw it anyways? Okay, we'll draw it. We got to draw it, senor. We have to crack that one. Ana Paula, she's so dexterous.
I'm so anxious.
Yeah, you're just like opening it for our VIP guest here.
Of course.
And for the United States, the man who walked to Yetjan came away with all the golds, Sawyer Sullivan. With a big question, indeed, how far can he go for this World Cup final 2024? So take a look here at the matchups that we have. Have you finished putting all the names up on the board here? We're going to have, indeed, a Nico Wiener, James Lutz storyline here. Another one to follow with Sawyer Sullivan against Mike Schlusser of the Netherlands. Mr. Perfect going for World Cup final win number 5. And how about this, Ana Paula, the all-Indian affair? That's going to be a one for the ages as well.
Well, I think it's a really good thing to have an Indian guy in the semifinals. So for me, it's a good thing. I don't know for you guys. Yeah, okay, yeah, so it's a good thing.
And then, of course, for Sebastian Garcia, there was a little bit of tension there, but now everything is fine because he goes up against the defending champion, the winner, in Hermosillo, Sonora, Mexico.
Well, Sebastian, you're in-house, you're in your home, so maybe it make it a little bit more close, and maybe we can see a Mexican in the podium, I don't know.
So we're going to get our world archery photographer, Dean Alberga, who I cannot spot from this position here, if he could show that he can hear us. Indeed, there he is. All right, so Dean's going to make some pictures to capture the moment. And then, of course, we're going to ask you guys to do the head-to-heads as well. If we can do a nice smile for everyone collectively and then go face-to-face. There you go, a little intensity there. The head-to-heads, you're used to it now, especially all you guys on the stage. Well, there you have it. And we'll just let Dean do what he does best. Oh, look at that, the speed at which he can capture those shots. Give me a thumbs up, Dean, when you're ready. Thank you so much. And let's keep on deck our Mexican archer. Round of applause for everyone, ladies and gentlemen. And let's keep Sebastian Garcia and Mike Schlusser on deck. Everyone else can vacate the premise. We'll keep Mike for a quick reaction. Guys, you want to come to the center of the stage? Thank you so much. Maybe we'll start with you, Ana Paula.
So, we'll talk in Spanish. Okay. Sebastián García, o Bachán.
Bachán.
Bachán García. ¿Cómo te sientes de estar aquí?
Estoy muy emocionado, me siento muy honrado de poder representar a mi país y más en nuestro país. Siento que es una oportunidad muy grande y la voy a aprovechar lo más que pueda.
Vos vas contra el segundo lugar del mundo. ¿Cómo te preparaste para este momento?
Estuve haciendo mucha simulación de competencia, fui a diferentes campos alrededor del país para entrenar, para visualizarme aquí y siento que lo hicimos muy bien, venimos muy preparados y solamente pues venimos a hacer lo que sabemos hacer y si se da, qué bueno, y si no, qué bueno.
Perfecto, y pues por último, ¿te ha gustado Tlaxcala?
A mí y casi me...
Es que, tú sabes qué contestar, ¿eh?
Sí, comí. Sí, la verdad me gusta mucho aquí Tlaxcala. La verdad, tanto la comida como la gente, el lugar es muy folclórico. Siento que es como las raíces de México, tal cual. Y pues los tacos de canasta son muy buenos, oye.
¿Chicharrón o papa?
Chicharrón.
Perfecto, muchas gracias.
Thank you so much. I'm going to throw it over to Mr. Perfect, Mike Schlusser, obviously just talking a little bit here off mic. Mike telling me he's just super happy to be back. The marquee event is the moment you don't want to miss. You've won 4 of them, gunning for win number 5 this year.
Yeah, being here is awesome. It's always an accomplishment to make it a World Cup final because it's a difficult one always. I'm happy to be here, excited, I'm ready for tomorrow, for the day after tomorrow.
And during an Olympic year like this, everyone's talking about the recurve archers. There's recurve. How does it feel to be a compounder during an Olympic year? What does it change for you guys?
It changed that we have like a big gap in the middle. Like during the Olympics, we don't have anything, so we have like a month and a half of nothing. For the rest, it's been nice. Like it's a back season, but it's always like that. So.
Well, good to see indeed. What do you think of the first matchup you have? Happy with that one?
Everybody that's here is a good archer, so like you don't make it by luck. So it doesn't really matter. Like you just need to show your A game, and that's it.
Bring the A game, something he does time and time again. Mr. Perfect, Mike Schlusser. Dankjewel. Thank you so much. Round of applause for our archers, indeed. The compound men category. Look forward to seeing you guys out there in a few days' time. Tomorrow, familiarization. The action gets underway on Saturday, indeed. Thank you so much, gentlemen. We will see you in a matter of moments and more action throughout the weekend as we get ready to welcome the compound women who are going to be making their way under the watchful eye of World Archery Events Director Thomas Aubert to the seats in the house while we show you.
Time. Shanghai shoot-off. Venom has drifted left. Anything in the 10. Oh, that is a wider 9 for Becerra. Jyoti Sureka Venom, she is the champion of Shanghai. Sara Lopez, who has dominated the sport for over a decade. Becerra, a serial silver medalist. But one high, one in the middle, one low. And Sara Lopez is back on top of the podium. She wins here in Yecheon and confirms her place at the Hyundai Archery World Cup Finals. Must-win competition for Ronit.
I'm as surprised as Miri is for that one.
Absolutely brilliant stuff from the Italian, and you could see what it means to her.
Well, there you go. You get to see, indeed, the highlights from the 2024 season. Moving on to the compound women category now. They're all in position. Seed number 8, representing Italia. Please welcome Elisa Roner. Alongside Elisa, we take it over to the United States of America to welcome the one and only Alexis Ruiz. And now, going to Mexico. Ana Paula, you should say this one, I think. Oh, she's clearing her voice.
Dafne Quintero Garcia.
Moving along to Estonia now, please welcome Mary Marita Paz. Great Britain indeed, as we welcome the world number 1, Ella Gibson. From world number 1 to former world number 1, and the GOAT, Colombia's Sarah Lopez. Alongside Sarah, going to the nation of domination in the early season, India. Please welcome seed number 2, Jyoti Sureka Venom. And last, but by all means not least, the woman staring down the barrel of opportunity for the World Cup Final 2024. Currently ranked world number 3, representing Mexico, Andrea Becerra. Wow. 2 Mexicans in the compound women categories. We get ready to welcome another VIP on deck. Please welcome Tlaxcala Sport Institute Central Director, Daniel Moncayo Cervantes. Welcome, welcome. Welcome on deck, indeed. Let's welcome the top seeds, number 2 joining me on stage right here, and number 1 on the other side. And again, to welcome them formally for the nation of India, the lengthy walk across the entirety of the stage. Currently ranked world number 2, 8 wins, 2 losses, boasting an 80% win rate. The winner of the event in Shanghai 2024, and a Yankton World Championship silver medalist, again, Jyoti Sureka Venom. And seed number 1 for Mexico, currently ranked world number 3, 75% the win rate, a 3rd participation at the World Cup final. As she join us now on the official stage, please welcome yet again, Andrea Becerra. Wow, 3rd participation for her. And let's get indeed Daniel Moncayo Cervantes to extract egg number 1 as we impatiently await to find out the identity of which archer goes to center stage. Gonna flip that one open indeed as he methodically extracts the little piece of paper.
From the same city where Bachan is, Daphne Quintero.
Daphne Quintero, currently ranked world number 7, 69% the win rate for the season, 9 wins and 4 losses. Going for another archer who'll be joining us center stage as well. Let's see what happens now. Who's coming out of the hat, I should say. Ooh, the woman who's won 8 World Cup finals previously, the ultimate record holder, considered by everyone to be the greatest of all time. It's all about her legacy is the word of the day. Please welcome again, Colombia's Sarah Lopez. 15 wins and 3 losses for the season, a whopping 83% win rate. From now on, we get to find out head-to-head matchups indeed. In our very first matchup, we'll be going center stage here. Ooh, America's Alexis Ruiz coming back right here, world rank number 5. Bronze medal in Shanghai, 6th in Yechun for the season, 82% the win rate out here. And she'll be going up against Sarah Lopez for the quarterfinal matchup. The second one here joining right now, indeed, on the other side. Let's find out. Ella Gibson of Great Britain here will be back for more. Indeed, the world number 1, 76% win rate for the season. The World Cup final silver medalist here in Tlaxcala 2 years ago, looking to take that one step beyond. 2 archers left. The top seeds awaiting impatiently with the smile of Jyoti Sureka Venam as we get ready to welcome, indeed, Miri Marita Paz of Estonia. The Estonian archer, silver medalist in Antalya weeks ago, back in June, currently ranked world number 11, 1 more to go. We still have to extract it. I wonder who it's going to be representing Italy. Ladies and gentlemen, again, the winner in Antalya 2024, Elisa Roner. World number 6, 80% the win rate here. Antalya seems to be the location where she gets all her successes. She won this year. She finished bronze medalist previously in Antalya as well. Thank you so much. Gracias. And a big round of applause indeed for all the compound women archers on deck. Por favor.
Face to face for the picture.
And so there you have it. What do you think of the matchups, Ana Paula? When you look at this, obviously you're looking same colors for the flag. The little difference between the Mexican flag and the Italian flag, where we're talking about green, white, and red. Ruiz Lopez, that's going to be an interesting matchup as well. Vietnam Paz to get us underway. But look at that one. Daphne Quintero, Ella Gibson. That's a matchup for the ages. Again, right.
Again, Quintero versus Gibson. I mean, again, girls, please, please. And I can see maybe 2 Mexicans in the final. I don't know.
Oh, so a Mexican will win this year. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
100% all Mexican affairs. Dean is all clear. Who we're going to keep for some reactions. How about we keep the 2 Mexicans, yeah? Should we do that? Maybe Sarah Lopez
please.
Also? We'll keep Sarah?
Also, yes.
All right, let's keep the 2 Mexican archers and Sarah Lopez on deck. Thank you so much to everyone else. A round of applause, please, for all the compound women archers. So wait, I think everyone's going to speak in Spanish here, or will Sarah give us a graceful English answer, perhaps? Okay, cool. We'll go English with Sarah.
Perfect.
Take it away, Ana Paula.
So, Spanish again. Daphne, primero que nada, felicidades. Segundo, pues, ¿cómo te sientes de estar aquí, posicionada de nuevo contra Ella Gibson, una vez más? No sé, ¿cómo te sientes?
Muy contenta por estar aquí en Tlaxcala mi segunda vez. Ya Ella y yo ya 3 veces, se me hace que está arreglado, pero vamos a dar un gran partido.
Tuvimos una mano de Dios por ahí, entonces no sé qué tan arreglado esté, pero hubo un magnetismo para agarrar a Ella contra ti de nuevo. Y bueno, pues ¿cómo te has preparado para estar aquí?
Más que nada el trabajo psicológico, porque regresé a una recuperación y pues obviamente fue empezar desde cero. Volví a aprender las bases, pero ya me siento mucho mejor. Cada día he estado mejorando aquí.
Hemos visto algunos videos que subes a tus redes sociales, bastante sólida a mi parecer. Y pues nada, qué bueno que tuviste esa recuperación. Y pues por último, y la misma pregunta, pero es importante, ¿cómo ves Tlaxcala?
A mí me encanta, desde la primera vez que vine quedé enamorada con los colores, el empeño que le están poniendo a este evento, la calidez de la gente. Siempre me voy muy feliz de esta competencia.
Muchísimas gracias, Daphne, y muchísimas felicidades una vez más.
Some great answers indeed. Sarah Lopez, 8-time World Cup final champion, talking about legacy, talking about adding an extra win to that tally that's already impressive. How do you process all this? What is it like to come back on the grandest stage of them all to try to go for another win number 9?
Well, first of all, being here is really special because every year it gets harder to qualify for the World Cup finals. So it's already like a great accomplishment for me for this year because it was really hard for me to gain my level again. Second of all, being in Tlaxcala again means a lot because it was the first time that my family saw me winning. It was also the place where my husband won bronze. So it means a lot for us as a family to be in the city where our dreams became true. And I'm just here to have fun. Well, everyone knows it might happen, it might not happen, but I'm fine. I already have 8. I already accomplished all the dreams that I had in my life. So I'm just happy to be here, and I'm preparing for something really big in December. So that's my main goal right now, to focus on that.
So I just want to ask you one question regarding last year, because at one point during the matchup against Tanya, it came really close. There was that moment you thought she could have gone, crossed that finish line, you know, put an end to the legacy, an end to your story and that story of domination. What do you feel at that moment of the match? You remember, I suppose, if I take you back there, you remember precisely. There was that moment of, you know, she couldn't get it done, you had to react, you responded. How did that feel to have all that on the line?
Well, I looked back at Jan and he smiled, and I was calm because I knew, okay, I got second place. That's great. It's my 10th time here. I'm still winning medals, but the legacy, the history is already written. Nobody's going to take that away from me, no matter what happens. And it's not like I'm retired next year. So if that doesn't happen this year, I always have a next one and a next one. And my goal is to get 10, and then I don't know what happens, but I'm just here to have fun, to represent my country, and to enjoy what I do, because I lost all my happiness because all the pressure that people put on me. And this year in Korea, I said, no, not anymore. I'm going to have fun, and I'm going to do this for me. And that's the main goal, to keep that smile and that happiness inside of me, no matter what happens. I don't care if I get the last place. History's already been made, so that's the important part here.
Thank you so much, Sarah. Some people say the key to happiness is to have dreams, and the key to success is to make those dreams come true. You are the epitome of that, indeed. So, Ana Paula, maybe a quick reaction again from our second Mexican archer on deck.
Hola. Hola. Pues bueno, estamos aquí con Andrea Maya, una de las mejores arqueras del mundo, no solamente de México. Y pues una pregunta rápida. Justo Sara nos estaba comentando cuáles eran sus metas en esta competencia y en otras, y me gustaría preguntarte a ti, ¿cuál es tu meta en esta competencia?
Pues mi objetivo principal, como lo he estado manejando todo este año, es divertirme, disfrutar. Estoy en mi casa, me voy a aprovechar de eso y me voy a divertir mucho, mi familia va a venir, entonces me voy a concentrar en ser feliz, disfrutar, y seguramente los resultados vendrán solos.
Y bueno, por último, por el tiempo, has estado en diferentes ocasiones en finales de Copa del Mundo. Esta, de nuevo, es una situación diferente. ¿Y cuál es tu expectativa sobre ti misma? Tal vez ganarnos a la respuesta, tal vez sí, pero ¿cuál es tu expectativa para esta nueva situación, esta nueva oportunidad en una final de Copas del Mundo?
Creo que más que nada sentirme bien, no dejar que todas las emociones se apoderen de mí. Entonces vengo con ese objetivo, me quiero sentir bien, me quiero sentir plena, y estoy segura de que lo vamos a lograr este fin de semana.
Creo que muchos, ahora hablando como arquera, nos gustaría tener esa meta, también sentirnos plenos, así que muchas felicidades por eso, y pues nada, muchas gracias.
Well, thank you so much indeed for these reactions. So good. It's great to have all these stories, these emotions to tell. Thank you, ladies, and we'll see you all out there on Saturday. Well, of course, tomorrow for familiarization as we get ready to welcome another category on deck for the next draw. Flipping over now to the Recurve men category, indeed, as we impatiently await to welcome the Olympic champion. That'll be in a few moments' time. Before that, we'll take a look at the highlights of the 2024 season in Recurve men.
The Hyundai Archery World Cup returns. Tamino has done something that he's never done before and got himself on the podium. Is it going to be third time lucky for Kim Jae-dok?
9.
Another 9. This is a big, big arrow now. Boom! Right on the line. At the home of archery in Korea, 2 Koreans go head to head. Keep pushing each other up to even higher levels. Space. It ain't over till it's over, though. It is now. You'd be forgiven for licking your lips at the prospect of this gold medal match.
So now with a 10, Marcus can force a shoot-off.
Yes, he can. Massive opportunity. Huge disappointment for Marcus D'Almeida, and another big win for Kim Woo-jin.
Well, now that you all took a look at the highlights of the 2024 season in the recurve men category, time now to introduce the 8 finalists that we're about ready to welcome for the land of Mexico. Please welcome Matias Grande. Alongside Matias for Spain, the stage winner in Shanghai, Andres Timinho. And we finally found what we were looking for, the Italian stallion, I like to say, the Nesp, Mauro Nespoli. Alongside the Nesp, going back to France, the man who lived the dream at Paris 2024 with a silver medal in team competition, it's Thomas Giraud. And look at that. Remember this face 10 years ago, Lausanne, the World Cup final in 2014. Here we are in Tlaxcala 2024, and he's still at the forefront, the Brazilian Marcus D'Almeida. Defending champion indeed, alongside India's finest with Dheeraj Bomadevara. And seed number 1 and 2, what a fine cast we have for the Republic of Korea with Paris 2024 bronze medalist. Please welcome Lee Woo-suk. And time now, perhaps, to give the most raucous welcome of the evening to the top seed, indeed, for the recurve men category. Currently ranked world number 2, a 4-time World Cup final champion. He is a 3-time champion of the world and the Olympic Games gold medalist, Kim Woo-jin. Looking to secure win number 5, indeed. Time now to welcome on deck our VIP for the recurve men category. Let's welcome CONADE General Director, Rommel Pacheco Marufo. One notable absentee. One notable absentee for the category. Great to see you. Welcome, welcome on deck, indeed. Welcome the first and the second seed, Woo-jin, please, and Woo-suk, if you could please join us on stage as they take position for seed number 2 over here again for the Republic of Korea. He's currently ranked world number 4, 82% the win rate for the season. An unbelievable performance, winning in Yecheon on home soil as well. Lee Woo-suk, the Olympic champion, Kim Woo-jin, going for win number 5, going to tie perhaps this year Brady Ellison, the silver medalist. Remember those 4 millimeters in one of the most unbelievable gold medal matches in the sport's history, going right down to the wire. Pardon me, had to get that out. Señor, por favor, let's welcome indeed, center stage, our very first recurve men archer. And let's take that. Oh, that's Spanish archer Andres Timinho joining us now with a 69% win rate, 9 wins and 4 losses this season, ranked number 30th in the world, winner in Shanghai at the start of the season, taking center stage. And archer number 2 going to take center stage alongside Andres Timinho. Let's find out who it's going to be. Cracking those eggs open like there's no tomorrow. The man we just located doing some...
The other ghost.
What was he doing? He was antique shopping?
I don't know. Maybe he was eating tacos, or we don't know.
I think he likes burritos. We'll ask him a bit later. Mauro Nespoli joining us here, indeed, a World Cup finalist, silver medalist in Hermosillo. As we move on to welcome, now we get to the head-to-head storylines. Who's going to face off with the archers center stage? The first one will be... Ana Paula, por favor.
Matías Grande, como lo dice su nombre. Por favor.
Great matchup to look forward to for Mexico's Matias Grande. And now we find out who goes up against Andres Timinho. Let's see. Oh, Marcus D'Almeida of Brazil, the defending champion, silver medalist in Lausanne 2014, still on top of his game so many years later. Marcus up against Andres. That's going to be a matchup indeed for the ages as well. But now, Only 2 Korean archers on deck. Seeds number 1 and 2. 2 archers left over there. Let's find out who gets to go up against Lee Woo-suk.
No, not that one.
Not that one?
The other one. No, the other one.
What's wrong with that one, Ana Paula? She doesn't.
Ay, tiene la mano de Maradona. A ver.
I like how he organizes these eggs here. He's the most organized of all our VIPs. Diraj Bomadevara going up against Lee Woo-suk. Diraj, world rank number 16, 14 wins and 4 losses. 2 bronze medals at World Cup events, indeed, Antalya 2024. And of course, last but by all means not least, well, there's no choice here. Let's see if someone didn't stuff a blank ballot or something. Oh, there you have it, France's Tomashiro, sailing the waves of Team Silver success in Paris 2024. Now let's get a big round of applause for the primetime lineup in your recurve men category, ladies and gentlemen. This is a great board to look at indeed. We're going to let Dean Alberga, World Archery's official photography, get some pictures. And of course, we'll ask you to go head to head now, face to face, because for now you're side by side. But now we want you face to face.
Good luck, everyone. Good luck, everyone, and welcome to Tlaxcala.
Thank you, Romel.
Well, you know, in fight sports, the stare down is a moment you can exert domination over your opponent. We'll find out if in archery it's going to be the same out here. So let's keep a few archers for some questions. Who do you want to keep, Ana Paula?
Okay, so maybe, I don't know, Matias?
Matias Grande. And should we keep Kim Woo-jin, maybe?
Maybe, yeah. Maybe we should keep the Olympic champion.
The Olympic champion,
Yeah.
sounds good.
Perfect.
How's your Korean? Can you?
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. We'll try a little bit English. We'll see.
That's it.
We'll see how it goes. He who tries nothing gets nothing, right?
Yeah, you're
okay,
right.
perfect. Thank you so much, guys. 감사합니다. We'll keep it on deck. Matthias, where's Matthias? There he is. And Kim Woo-jin as well, please. And we'll just get a quick reaction here. Ana Paula, take it away.
Okay. Oh, gracias. Okay, so Spanish again. I don't have to say this every time, but Matías, grande. Como tu apellido, siempre lo voy a decir. Eres una persona grande, eres una persona de mucho carácter, un excelente deportista, creo que a todos nos ha quedado más que claro. Y no sé ustedes, pero lo que yo vi en París me dolió. Fue una tirada increíble, de verdad incomparable, y yo me quedé con ganas de más. ¿Nos vas a dar un poco más en esta competencia?
Es lo que después de París me mentalicé, me enfoqué, el querer mejorar mi resultado, el querer mejorar como deportista, como persona, y yo creo que me esforcé muchísimo para venir a esta competencia, poder demostrar eso y pues poder aprender siempre un poco más de cada competencia.
Bueno, creo que no soy la única en decir que nos tienes enamorados a todos los mexicanos, tanto por tu apariencia, como no, véanlo, y por tu persona. Entonces estamos muy gustosos de verte en la plataforma dando tu mejor esfuerzo. Y dinos, ¿qué piensas cuando estás ahí? Cuando necesitas tirar un 10, ¿qué piensas para poderlo tirar?
Pues yo creo que traigo al presente todos esos momentos de entrenamiento, de competencias, de cosas que a lo mejor y pudiera haber mejorado ya sabiéndolas. Entonces yo creo que es haciéndolo muy presente, muy real el momento, que simplemente es seguir haciendo lo que uno sabe, lo que se esfuerza y ya está. Es más que nada como vivir, respirar y disfrutar lo que estoy haciendo.
Y bueno, ¿qué tip, qué recomendación nos darías a todos nosotros, tanto arqueros como personas, para poder estar en tu nivel?
Que lo disfruten. Yo creo que también como yo pues podemos aprender cada día más, seguir en esto del ámbito. La verdad yo creo que nos ayuda a todos, nos da valores increíbles, que lo sigamos disfrutando, que esta es una fiesta para todos y pues que viva México.
¡Ay, híjoles! Pero más fuerte.
¡Que viva México!
Y hablando de disfrutar, hablando de México y hablando que viva México, ¿qué opinas de Tlaxcala? ¿Lo has disfrutado?
Fíjate que ya tenía ganas de venir, me quedé a poquito de venir en el 2022, pero la verdad es que estoy contento de que se me brinde esta oportunidad. La verdad el escenario está hermoso, la comida me está encantando, cómo no, así es de México. Entonces pues vamos a salir a darlo todo, vamos a seguir concentrados hasta el domingo, a darlo todo y pues ya ahora sabiendo el contrincante ya nos enfocamos más en eso.
¿Vas a desquitar ese 2022 que fue un casi?
Pues yo creo que ya se hizo, ya andamos acá, pero pues siempre disfrutándolo.
Perfecto, Matías. Muchas gracias.
Well, handing it over now to the Olympic champion, Kim Woo-jin, for a reaction, because we can imagine that weeks after winning an Olympic gold medal, what is it like to come back to the World Cup final, the marquee event for the Hyundai Archery World Cup, and strive again to go all the way, perhaps to get a 5th World Cup final championship? That's massive.
올림픽 끝나고 좋은 성적 낸 다음에 이렇게 또 월드컵 파이널 나왔는데 기분이 어땠는지, 그리고 지금 어떤 마음으로 임하는지.
일단은 올림픽 끝나고 나서 이렇게 다시 월드컵 파이널 참가하게 돼서 매우 기쁘게 생각하고요. 그리고 제가 2년 전에 여기서 우승했거든요. 다시 보여드리겠습니다.
México, hola, mucho gusto. 자, 예. After the Olympic, we came here and then we had a great time, and we are so honored to be here again, and we are ready to show you guys who the best, and we will show you our best performance.
All right. 감사합니다. Thank you so much. Well, we look forward to seeing Kim Woo-jin out on the field of play. Gracias. A round of applause for our archers and your Olympic champion, ladies and gentlemen. Moving along.
Ustedes no lo saben, pero dijo, México es el mejor, lo amo. Dijo todo eso, pero...
Well, Ana Paula, this is going so quickly. We have one more category, though. One more category to go. The Recurve women, as we take a look now at the highlights of the 2024 season, while the women make their way to the official positions. Take a look.
We're in Shanghai. Huge matchup here. Oh, we've seen these arrows going left.
Doesn't typically bode well for her.
Lim Si-hyun has taken the Shanghai World Cup.
We haven't seen a single arrow out of the gold, and I know that's a risky statement. Exactly.
There you go. Does mean shoot off.
10.
Good.
9.
Yet another stage win. 4 from 5 for Lim Si-hyun. Big arrow. First stage win in her hands. And she drifts all the way over to the left to Sonoda Waka of Japan. Oh my goodness me. Yang Zhaolei from China take the stage win. I'm astonished.
No. 1, 2, 3. Now that we saw the highlights of the 2024 season, time now to introduce you to the 8 archers on deck representing Mexico. Please welcome the currently ranked world number 32, Angela Ruiz. Alongside her from the land of Japan, this is Sonoda Waka. Coming to us from the People's Republic of China, the winner, Natalia Yang Zhaolei. And going back to Mexico, the host nation, welcoming the world number 3, Alejandra Valencia. On home soil in Hermosillo last season, we do remember that. Going back to the People's Republic of China, please welcome the world ranked number 14, Li Jiaman. And heading over now to India, a regular fixture at the World Cup final for the better part of a decade. Please welcome the one and only Deepika Kumari. And the top 2 seeds, just like in the recurve men category, going to the Republic of Korea. First on deck, she's currently ranked world number 7. Make some noise for Jun Hun-young. And a little bit further down, what can you say about the currently ranked world number 1, 3-time Olympic gold medalist at Paris 2024? 19 wins, 1 loss. That's a 95% win rate for Im Shi-hyun.
World record holder also.
World record holder as well, as we get ready to welcome our VIP for the official draw. Please welcome Tlaxcala State Governor Lorena Cuellar Cisneros. Welcome, welcome. Hola. Gracias. We'll welcome seed number 1 and seed number 2. Seed number 2 will join us over here. And of course, seed number 1 on the far end of the stage before we proceed to the official draw. So again, the Republic of Korea in both categories, recurve men and recurve women, topping the charts here. As for Jun Hun-young, a 75% win rate for the season, 15 wins and 5 losses, walking away with a team gold win number 10. We remember that from Paris. And of course, Im Shi-hyun, rhetorical question, how do you defeat the undefeatable? That's something one of the archers are going to have to try to figure out as we hand it over here to Ana Paula for the first draw.
Thank you so much, Mark. So, Lorena, ¿está lista? Háganos el favor, por favor.
Let's see, trying to crack those shells open again. There you have it, archer number 1. Ooh, that's a Mexican flag.
Yeah, that's a Mexican. La arquera más joven, Ángela Ruiz, por favor.
Center stage for Ángela Ruiz of Mexico, as we get to find out now the identity of archer number 2, who's going to be joining her on the other side of the draw. Let's find out now. Those shells, some are easy to crack, some are difficult. Oh, no. No. India's Deepika Kumari. Deepika Kumari, as we get ready to welcome her back. Can she go this year and go and grab that gold medal? She is so close to getting so many times. We'll talk about that later as we have another shell. Ooh, this one's a tricky one too. Oh no, you're closing that one, okay. Let's see. Now we get to move into the head-to-head storylines here. The People's Republic of China with Yang Xiaolei, who will be squaring off indeed against Deepika Kumari. And we're going to find out now who goes up against Mexico's Ángela Ruiz. Center of the stage, and we get to save our Korean archers for the last 2 draws of the session. Ooh. Ana Paula, I can't read through the paper here. Can you do us the honors, please?
Yeah. Yaman Lee, please.
Lee Jiaman joining us now. Indeed, she'll be taking on Ángela Ruiz of Mexico in matchup number 1, the quarterfinals commencing on Sunday for the recurve archers. 2 more eggs to go. 2 archers on the seats, indeed. And we have 2 more second seed for Jun Hun-young, who'll be up against Waka Sonoda of Japan. New hair color, new start, perhaps an opportunity to convert and indeed walk away with a gold medal to match the hair. Who knows? We'll find out in a few days' time. 1 more still to go. She was on home soil in Hermosillo, Sonora last year, and we'll welcome her on deck. A thing on Planet Archery as well. Now, some people say in the fighting world, you can actually win the fight before the fight starts if you can stare down your opponent. I'm not sure that applies to archery, though.
No. I don't think so. I think there is the same level, and I mean, some of them were laughing like. So I don't know, maybe it's
Governor Lorena Cuellar Cisneros, thank you for being in attendance and performing the ultimate draw. It's okay, Deepika, everything is going to go fine. We'll start with Ana Paula. We'll get a breather together. Ana Paula.
Ok, bueno, antes de empezar con Ale, la cumpleañera Alejandra Valencia. Ahorita le cantamos las mañanitas y no nos apresuran. Pero rápidamente quiero decir, primero que nada, felicidades, feliz cumpleaños, felicidades por estar aquí. Y vemos un match reñido, o una vez más, no estoy segura, pero me parece que esa derrota que mencionó Marc hace un momento fue contra ti, contra la número 1 del mundo. Entonces, bueno, creo que ya se conocen. ¿Qué opinas de tu match?
Pues sí, ya es la tercera vez. Y pues en la primera le gané yo, en la segunda ella me ganó, pues ahorita viene el 2 de 3.
La definitiva.
La definitiva. No, hombre, porque esto es el deporte y pues esto es lo que tiene de bonito esto del deporte, que sigue dándote oportunidades. Aún pierdas o ganes, siempre va a haber otra chance de que vuelvas a repetir o que puedas ganar.
Oye, y para derrotar a la actual número 1 del mundo, ¿cuál es tu proceso mental?
Pues es que no es tanto si voy contra la 1 o voy contra la última, sino todas son iguales y más que nada es contra mí misma la que tengo que ir. Y pues tener en mente eso siempre, más que nada.
Pero en un momento de tantos nervios, ¿cómo te puedes controlar? ¿Cómo puedes poder respirar?
Pues respirando.
Gracias, Ale. Qué bárbara, qué bárbara. Yo la quería hackear. Bueno, y por último, la misma pregunta, pero creo que es muy importante, sobre todo viniendo de una medallista, doble medallista olímpica, por Dios. ¿Qué opinas de este lugar, de Tlaxcala? Una vez más en final de Copa del Mundo, una vez más en México, has estado en las 3, en las 4, madre mía, en las 4. Has estado en las 4, entonces, ¿cómo te sientes en esta nueva oportunidad?
Pues muy bien, y más que nada que ver cómo siempre Tlaxcala se adorna para recibirnos, cómo todo mundo se pone en lo mejor de sí para poder, pues tanto como a nosotros que somos del mismo México, como a nuestros compañeros también que vienen del extranjero, y estar con lo mejor, con el ánimo, con pues la calidez que es de tanto los mexicanos como los de Tlaxcala. Entonces estoy muy agradecida con la ciudad, porque también está bien bonita, y pues otra oportunidad más de poder conocer más de esta ciudad.
¿Algo que te gustaría que nuestros amigos extranjeros conozcan de aquí?
Pues primero quisiera saber yo también cosas de aquí, porque luego no hay oportunidad porque nos las llevamos compitiendo y entrenando. Entonces sí me gustaría, si alguien sabe qué lugares puedo visitar aquí en Tlaxcala, me pueden decir, por favor.
Muchas gracias, Ale, y creo que va a tener por seguro un buen tour por Tlaxcala. Muchas gracias.
So alongside Deepika Kumari, 4 times World Cup final silver medalist, 1-time bronze medalist, Deepika, another opportunity perhaps to go and grab that elusive gold medal?
Absolutely yes, because I'm still playing and I know it will happen one day.
It will happen one day. The land of opportunity just could be the land of Mexico, indeed.
Sure, why not?
Time will tell, I suppose. Ladies and gentlemen, Deepika Kumari, thank you so much. She did say only one question, so I was pushing it with that second one. Thank you so much, Deepika. Thank you, ladies. And it's going to be great to see you. Ana Paula, indeed. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for being in attendance. All the archers, our VIPs, and of course, everyone for the World Archery Federation for being with us. This was an unbelievable draw. We have some prime-time matches to look forward to on both sides, whether it be the compound archers or the recurves. Ana Paula, now that no one's listening, is there a match you're looking forward to in particular here?
Yeah. Personally, I think I want to see the Lim versus Valencia match. It's a really tight one, and I think it's gonna be awesome. And from the guys, I don't know. I think all the matches are going to be so tight. They are already the best of the world. They are here. The level is the same. So I don't know. I will enjoy every of them. Do you have a favorite match over there?
Well, I'm looking forward to the Kim Woo-jin Tomashiro matchup for sure on the men's side of the field. In terms of the women, I like those stories of underdogs that are able to defeat, and maybe talking about Im Shi-hyun and everything she's been through emotionally, the roller coaster we mentioned time and time again, the Olympic adventure, getting win number 10, all the story behind that build-up was absolutely dramatic, and the showdown, the Korean team showing they could actually get the job done. Beautiful performance. I want to see how far she can go this year. How do you stop the unstoppable? Silly rhetorical question, but someone out there is going to have to give it a try, or else it's going to be Im Shi-hyun all the way. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a great privilege to be with Ana Paula Vasquez, the one and only, indeed, Ana Paula Vasquez, the bronze medalist in team competition from Paris 2024.
Thank you so much, Mark. Muchísimas gracias por estar aquí, por escucharnos, y pues nada, espero estén igual de emocionados que nosotros por ver esos matches, los matches del compuesto, y disfrutar estos días como nosotros lo haremos. Así que muchísimas gracias.
And we cannot say goodbye without thanking our official VIPs for everything you've been doing tonight. Thank you to Tlaxcala State Congress Deputy Emilio de la Peña Aponte and Tlaxcala Sport Institute General Director Daniel Moncayo Cervantes, CONADE General Director Romel Pacheco Marrufo, and of course Tlaxcala State Governor Lorena Cuellar Cisneros. Thank you so much. And it seems like a lot of fun to get those eggs out and pull the names out. Indeed, it was a fun moment in time. And so the official ceremony will commence in 1 hour's time, 60 minutes to get a little refreshment or something, get in position. It's going to be a ceremony for the ages. And of course, the athletes, you're invited to please stay on the premises. Where's Mauro? Stay with us, Mauro. No shopping, no tacos, no taqueria. Stick around. And Matthias, do you have your bow? Matthias, you have your bow now? We're all good to go. Well, there you have it. Is it a wrap, guys? We're pulling the curtain down. And we'll see you all tomorrow for familiarization, and we'll see you all on Saturday for the commencement of the 18th edition of the Hyundai Archery World Cup Final. It's going to be one for the ages. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Muchas gracias.
Legacy. It's yours. For as long as you can hold on to it. It's time to settle the score. It's time for redemption. Legacy? What legacy?
Andrea, una vez más estás aquí en Tlaxcala. ¿Cómo te sientes? Fuiste segundo, top seed, ahora estás en la final. Cuéntanos qué parece.
Estoy súper emocionada de estar aquí. Siempre competir en casa es una experiencia completamente diferente, así que estoy súper orgullosa de competir por México esta vez y cerrar la temporada de la mejor manera.
Excelente. Estás en Tlaxcala con público local. ¿Qué se siente tirar delante de todos estos mexicanos que te apoyan con tanto cariño?
Definitivamente se siente la calidez del público, estoy segura de que van a estar gritando muchísimo por nosotros, así que planeamos tomar toda su energía positiva y ojalá que se vea reflejada en las puntuaciones.
Por último, vas a estar en una final que tanto has esperado, o sea, ¿qué sientes? ¿Te sientes ansiosa? ¿Cómo te sientes de estar por fin en la final, a punto de tirar por algo que has esperado tanto tiempo?
Creo que ahorita estoy tranquila, siento que la temporada me preparó para este momento, estoy emocionada, estoy lista, ya quiero que llegue el sábado y ver qué va a pasar, pero definitivamente estoy esperando lo mejor y muy contenta.
Felicitaciones. Sawyer, it's a tough first match for this final. You're up against Mike Schlosser. How do you feel?
Me and Mike are good friends. I've shot against him before. I'm excited to shoot against him. It's always a fun match. There's always smiles on our faces at the end. So like Mike said it perfectly. Every single one person up here is the best in the world. So there's no really easy match or easy way to the final. You just have to be on your best game and really just stay true to yourself and your process and just see what happens. It's going to be a gift at the end.
You've entertained us so much this season. Your energy on stage is really amazing. How are you feeling for this final?
Thank you so much. That's my goal, is I want to be the guy that everyone knows that has a smile on his face. But I'm excited. It's super awesome to be here for the World Cup final. This is my goal all season. So I'm just happy to be here. I'm with my friends that are across the world and shooting against them. So I'm super happy and super excited to be here.
It's been a long time since a U.S. archer has lifted this trophy, so it's a big responsibility. How do you feel?
I love representing my country. It's one of the coolest things when you represent USA with USA across your back. So but I don't really feel the pressure. You know, it's more of self-pressure to do well than the pressure of the country.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're returning as the defending champion for 2023. This is a tough lineup.
Yeah, I have a very difficult first match. He won the first stage in this year, and I have to try hard to win this match.
It's a huge responsibility that you have on your shoulders, but you're enjoying yourself. It's really nice to see you on stage.
Yeah, that's happened. That is very happy for me to defend my title, and that's it. And not a pressure or something like that. Just go for fun there.
You're so close to getting your second title.
Yeah, let's see. It's not so close. We need 3 matches, and let's see.
What would it mean for you to win this year?
A lot, because then the Paris not happen, and I really want to win here.
Perfect. Thank you. Alejandra, estás otra vez en finales, al frente de tu público en México, estás muy cerca otra vez.
Sí, exacto, es mi 8ª copa y sí, la segunda vez aquí en Tlaxcala y pues a intentar mejorar lo que ya se hizo.
Ese primer partido está reñido, ¿qué piensas de esto?
Pues nada, pues que hay que sacarlo adelante como con cualquiera que me hubiera tocado.
¿Sientes que te da como esa sensación de otra vez aquí, estuviste muy cerca el año pasado, qué vas a hacer distinto, o sea, qué crees que vas a hacer diferente ahora en esta final?
Digo, pues el año pasado fue plata, ¿no? Entonces es más que nada lo que me funcionó, pero como ya fue un año después de eso, es más que nada en este año las experiencias y todo lo que me ha funcionado de este año para acá y todo, sacarlo mejor, o sea, lo mejor de todo eso y estar concentrada en eso.
Excelente, muchas gracias.
3-2, 1-2, 3-2.
In review with Ana Paula, the entire Well, this is a great opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, for everyone watching on Archery Plus to take a look with Ana Paula Vasquez at the actual matches that we're going to witness all throughout the World Cup Final 2024 in Mexico for the 5th time in the history of the Hyundai Archery World Cup Final. Indeed, the first time was in 2006, in fact, and that was also in Mexico, in Mérida. But Ana Paula, getting back to what lies ahead for the Recurve women category, the first thing you notice is, of course, for the top seed and the second seed, they're on opposite sides of the board. We have Im Shi-hyun just leading the way on top here, and Jun Hun-young, who's a little bit further down. She is a 3-time Olympic gold medalist this year at 21 years of age, looking indeed to secure victory here in Mexico. The undefeated, I mean, she's been triumphant all season long. 2 wins in 2024 in World Cup season, 2 wins in 2023. What's it going to take to stop Im Shi-hyun for the World Cup Final 2024?
Okay, so look, Mark, first of all, you're totally right. We have here Korea, which means that they can be in the final. Also, we have in here Mexico. That also means they can be in the finals, and China. Oh, yeah. We have another country, so it's going to be a tough match, of course. And, well, the only person I know who have defeated Lim, because she has been defeated only one time, is, of course, Ale Valencia. So maybe she can beat it again. We don't know. She's the only one that stopped Lim once.
Actually, if I may, Jun Hun-young got the win in Yecheon in Korea against Im as well. So there have been 2 to defeat the undefeated. But yet again, if we have an all-Korean final, we have potentially the opportunity of having her partner in crime, with whom she won a 10th team gold medal in Paris. They were side by side in Paris. They'd be face to face here in Tlaxcala. So an opportunity again for the Korean archers to perform. Now, talking about perhaps maybe the Chinese archers that you mentioned here as well, Yang Xiaolei, a stage winner in Antalya, she came out strong, and Li Jiaman, always a force to be reckoned with as well. She's a kind of a permanent menace, if you will, to the integrity of this board here. So there are a couple of matchups that are difficult to read. Even Kumari, for example. We were talking with Deepika earlier, Ana Paula, 4 silver medals, 1 bronze. She just gave birth to a child a while back, and we were talking off mic about what it's like to be an archer at this level and raise a child at the same time. And she was saying, well, it's difficult to have the discipline to train, just go basically from home to the training field, back from the training field to home, and then still be at the level to perform at the World Cup final.
Well, see, we have a mother in here, as you said, but of course Kumari has been in the stage a lot of times. We trust that she knows really well what she's doing on the stage. Of course, also Yang, who has made it really great these years in the World Cups. And, well, Li and Yang are also Olympic medalists, silver Olympic medalists in teams, and almost in the finals in individuals. So, I don't know, what do you think about Kumari and Yang? Tell me.
That's going to be an interesting one. Is it going to be a tale of experience going to Deepika Kumari for the better part of the past decade, of course, on top of her game, going very far. Now, I got these cards with me here, and what we could do is do a little simulation, if you will. Now, it's interesting. I have Im Now, if we have to select one of the two, obviously, you might have more of an emotional decision. I might have the more rational decision.
Please do me a favor.
I would say Im, but I'm hoping you would say Alejandra because I love the spirit. I remember the vibe in Hermosillo, Sonora, Mexico, when Alejandra was shooting on home soil. And Alejandra, it's a very special day for her, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, for those who doesn't know, it's Ale's birthday. So I think she's pretty excited for her birthday. Of course, I know Mexico is very enthusiastic in these places, in these moments. And that brings Ale a lot of good emotions. And also, Ale knows how to do with Lim. So I'll go with Ale, of course. But, I mean, Mark is right. I'm a little bit emotional. I have a little bit of preference in there. So
I'll tell you what, we can maybe do half. I'm trying to see if we can do half and half on the board, but the Velcro straps will not allow for it. So we're going to have to choose. Difficult indeed to do. Or maybe we can have several simulations. Yeah. Well, that's a different story. So if push comes to shove, because both of these archers are on top of their game, so I would say Im by way of the accomplishments 2024. That's like the, carried by the momentum generated at Olympic level. 3 golds, just like Ansan in Tokyo 2020 that took place in 2021. So when you're fueled by Olympic glory, there's nothing you can't achieve afterwards. So I'm going to go with Im for that one. Going Young and Kumari.
Look, I think Yang has been more in the stage this year.
Exactly.
Individually and also in teams. So maybe she can handle it in a little better way. So I'll go for Yang. I don't know about you.
Let's go for Yang. Well, I chose the top one. You can choose the bottom one here. So that way it's 50-50. On the other side, Ruiz Lee. Lee's a tough competitor. Also, you talk about the silver medal generated at Olympic level in the team competition there. Ruiz, youth. Generating experience, coming to Tlaxcala to try to do as much as she can, go as far as she can. Again, we love those stories of underdogs, and impossible to predict before they actually show up for the event. And perhaps she could pull something out of the hat and surprise indeed. Elise Yaman, more established on the international circuit. But who knows, home crowd. We know the Mexican fans are off the chain. Remember last year in Hermosillo, it was something else, wasn't it?
Well, I mean, of course. Well, of course, Lee has her, I think, gold medal this year in the World Cup. But Angela Ruiz almost beat Lim last year in Medellin. So she knows how it is to be in the stage. She also has the emotion of the crowd, of Mexico, of her home. So I'm, again, a little bit emotional about this. I'm giving it to you because I'll say Ruiz, of course. But I don't know, it will be tight again.
Let's put Ruiz then for the story, so we can tell the story together. I'll let you grab the card, if you will, in there in the middle of the stack somewhere. Have you spotted it? Ruiz from Mexico. Here. There we have it. Yep, perfect.
Yeah, also Ruiz is an Olympic medalist. So we have a lot of Olympic medalists in here.
Yeah, exactly. There's 9 of the 16 recurve archers, 9 of the 16, in fact, that have podiumed at Paris 2024. That's a stat for you right here.
Let's emphasize, she's 18 years old. She has nothing to lose.
Exactly.
She's free, so I don't know, maybe.
And when you have that sort of, rage to win and desire to perform, establish yourself on the international circuit, of course, that can give you wings with an opportunity. Sonoda, John.
I have to say, I'll go with, Sonora did a great job in Antalya, but also, I don't know, John has the
momentum.
The Korean mind, so I'll go for the Korean mind.
Stage winner 2024, Olympic team gold medalist. That's a lot to put in her favor. I think if you had to, again, it's a tug of war between the two. If you had to choose one of the two, I guess I'm going to go with John as well. We agree on that one? I think she's all the way down there. No, she's a little further up.
All the way down.
That's Lee.
That's
okay.
Lee.
Let me put this over here. I'll try to get John out of this one.
So
Where's John?
In the meantime, I mean, we don't know. This year also Sonora gave us like a great show.
Okay, now the decision gets a little tougher because either we go for the 100% all-Korean final, Im versus Jun, the rematch of Yechun 2024, or do we go against Yang Ruiz? Why not for a World Cup final championship? That would be an interesting one as well.
Okay, I'll go for, I don't know, Yang is pretty tough. Pretty tough. I mean, I know Lim is a great archer, the best of the world. We saw it, world record holder. She did it in the Olympics. Pretty hard to do that. But it's still, I don't know. But for that, I'll go with Lim. Yeah.
Live on this
again,
side.
yeah.
On this side, are we going emotional or are we going rational?
I can go rational with this.
You go rational in the semifinal?
I think John is it's also another underdog. So
I see where you're going with this. So
I'll say Ruiz again. I'm so sorry. I'm going to say
Ruiz
Ruiz
again. Okay,
yes,
let's do it.
I'll say Ruiz. Why not? She has.
Here, you take the Ruiz card.
She
I'll
has
take
all the
Im.
crowd in here.
That's true. Home court advantage, home crowd advantage. Im up here, Ruiz on the other side. So here we have our prediction board, if you will. I guess we can, a few more days to find out if we're anywhere close. But with an Im Ruiz final, there's rational versus emotional, and we'll see what is the reality in a few days' time. Ana Paula Vasquez, a Paris 2024 team's bronze medalist. Let's move over to our Recurve men board here. Now, the story on this board is that we have one notable absentee in the person of American archer Brady Ellison, the silver medalist from Paris 2024, not present here for the first time since 2010, unable to qualify for the World Cup final. That's a big. We feel his presence here despite him not being here. That's how much he's missing on this board, and indeed so close to making the cut. But nevertheless, Kim Shiro. Talking to Thomas afterwards here, a little disappointed with the draw. Thomas saying this is not the draw I wanted. It's obviously the hardest match possible up against Kim. It was interesting to hear the reaction of Kim. He's just here to steamroll adversity and basically go as far as he can go. And what's on the line in this one, the stakes are high because Kim has an opportunity to join Brady on 5 World Cup final championship wins and join, just be on top of his game. 5 Olympic gold medals for Kim. He is the winningest, the archer out of Korea who's won the most Olympic gold medals and the man to beat. Certainly.
Of course, well, I was discussing like some hours ago, and I thought Chigold can be in the podium, of course, but against Kim, the best of the world, we all see how he handled the pressure in the Olympics with that tie against Brady Ellison. This guy who, unfortunately, is not here, heartbreaking, actually. So only because of the pressure handling, I'll go for Kim. But Chigold, he knows how to shoot really great, so it's also tough.
There's one thing about Shiro we have to mention. Getting a team silver medal in Paris on home soil for him has generated so much attention, opportunity, so much interest in the sport of archery and himself, along with his partner Lisa Barbelin, who won individual bronze as well. They've been just surfing the wave of success ever since her individual bronze and his team silver. So you're talking about 2 archers that now have unbelievable, like you were saying, Ana Paula, what it means to have an Olympic medal.
Yes.
You were talking about that as well. It just opens this floodgate of opportunity, essentially.
Life-changing. And, well, one fun fact I missed to say about Chigold is he is now the world record holder of France. He just did that a few weeks ago, I guess.
The French record holder, indeed. He shot at the French championships.
Yes.
Dramatic performance as well. Now, if we go Grande Nespoli, the flags are similar, green, white, and red, but there's a little badge for the Mexican flag here. Grande Nespoli, obviously you're going to go Grande.
Yeah, but
man, this is a guy of experience. Tokyo silver medalist, remember, Mauro?
Of course, but we all see the match of Grande in Paris, and he shot just so amazing. A lot of 30s over there, perfect scores. We all know he's not the big guy of the man, but he's 21, I guess. He has his mind clear. Maybe not as experienced as Nespoli, but he's free to shoot. I mean, we all know that, and he really knows how to shoot really good in the stage. I'll go with him. He had a really tough match over there in Paris. So, yeah, I'll go with him. Maybe with the same performance, he could go to the
When
podium.
you say him, you mean Grande, of course.
Of course. Okay. Grande, as his name says.
He's destined for greatness.
Exactly.
He's bound for glory because his name is Matias Grande. All right, so that's this half. On the other side, Andres Timino. Now, don't discard Andres. You go back to Shanghai 2024, and there you go. You see an Andres Timino on top of his game, dominant, performing optimally. Marcus D'Almeida, again, what a story for Marcus.
Yes.
Remember 2014, he was out there already shooting against Brady Lausanne alongside the lake and finishing silver medal.
Yes.
Then he kind of falls down a few years and comes back up and finds his way as defending champion winner in Hermosillo last year up against Andres Timino. Interesting match, I think. Interesting characters going face-to-face in this one.
Look, we all see Timino, and we all saw Timino in the World Cup. But we also saw Dalmeida in the World Cup final last year in Hermosillo. I'll go with Dalmeida.
All right, let's go
because
with I join you on this one. Let's go with
yes,
Marcus D.
He knows how to handle the pressure.
Talking about pressure handling, this fine gentleman here, Iwo Suk, the man, when he hears his national anthem, he's actually doing the military salute. Always a very impressive moment in time up against Diraj Bomadevara. Again, an unpredictable archer capable of delivering the payload as well as sometimes being just on the verge of securing success. But probably on a rational decision-making process. Iwo Suk.
Yeah, I'll go the same. I'll go with you, maybe Lee. Bomadevara did a really great job over there in Antalya.
And winner in Yechun as well.
Exactly. So I'll go with Lee also.
Let's go with Lee. Face-to-face towards, are we going to go for a Kim Lee final, 100% Korean affair? Or are we going to say Grande can beat Master Kim? What do you think? I know you want to.
I'll give that to you. I think I have seen Matias handle the pressure really good.
All right,
press handling. So
this
please give it to
Ana
me.
Paula Vasquez's decision.
Please.
She's going for Matias Grande, defeating Kim Woo-jin in the semifinal. Up against Marcus Dalmeida,
Matias, please the
defending champion,
let me do this right.
Who might get two in a row here. He won in Hermosillo. He loves Mexico. He loves the atmosphere. And up against Grande, what a great way to establish yourself again, defeating a Mexican in Mexico. Doesn't get any better than that.
I don't know. This is pretty tough. I mean, of course, I'm emotional. I'm an emotional person. Please, Matias, let me do this right. Do it great, please, so I can say I done it right.
Let's see.
I'll say Matias again.
Matias.
Yes.
All right, Matias for the World Cup final championship win.
Sorry.
Ana Paula, we're going to move back to the compound women's side of the board. Now, this has material for discussion here. I think Sarah Lopez last year, we had that moment against her match against Tanya, if you recall, where Tanya could have won.
Yes.
And essentially, stopped Sarah Lopez from
Yes.
getting that 8th win. We're talking about legacy a lot. That's the word that comes up when we mention the World Cup final. It's about building your legacy, which Sarah has done, and she told us about it earlier. It's about just winning for all those years. 8 World Cup final championship titles to her name. This is an unbelievable achievement. She said it. She's done everything she wanted to do, made all her dreams come true, and now she's shooting for herself just for fun, for pleasure. That changes the game.
Yeah, that changed the game a lot, but I have seen also this match in Pan American Championship, and Reese has to know how to handle Lopez. So instead of that, I have to go with Lopez. She's the GOAT. I mean,
she's the GOAT.
She's the GOAT.
You can't vote against the GOAT.
Yeah, you can't.
Becerra Roner.
Actually, yeah, Becerra. She almost beat Benam Yoti. Almost there in the World Cup. I guess Shanghai, of course. So she has been in the stage so many times this year. I guess Becerra, but also Runner. She's a really professional handling the pressure. So let's go with Becerra.
All right.
I'll go with Becerra.
We'll give advantage to the home. We'll give advantage to the home soil advantage to Becerra of Mexico over Elisa Roner. On the other side, Quintero Gibson. Oh, that's an interesting one. Gibson, remember her breakout year 2022 when she won so much, going to get world #1 so quickly as well. That was like she took the world by storm.
Yes.
She took out there, and everyone was talking about Ella Gibson. That's the only 2 words you could talk about in the compound women category back in 2022.
Also world record holder. Also in indoor and outdoor, right?
Correct.
So, well, we have seen this match, right? A lot of times. I think 3 times. And I don't know, maybe Daphne, Quintero is with this
home
kind
court
of
advantage.
Exactly, yeah. Like I really want to beat her. I don't know.
I could agree with you on the home court advantage, but we're giving a lot of wins to Mexicans because of the home court advantage, home field advantage. Maybe it plays a part for some of the matchups.
I'll give this to you.
We'll give this to Gibson,
Yes.
maybe? Let's give it to Gibson. No, we won't. Okay, Quintero it is. We've decided it'll be Quintero. Here you have it in a last-minute twist of fate. Mexican of Mexico's finest gets
You'll see.
And we'll see. Gioti Sureka Venam over Marimerita Paz of Estonia.
Yeah.
Gioti, more experience, more wins to her name as well. We'll go Becerra for the next round because she'll be carried by the momentum, defeating the GOAT, the end of the legacy.
What
because
about Mexico against Mexico?
Records are meant to be shattered and legacies are meant to be ended as well. And Becerra could be the one ending Sarah Lopez's legacy, or so we are led to believe.
No, come on, Mexico against Mexico.
We have no choice. We don't have any option here for Quintero in the final here. So it's going to be a Vietnam. Well, it's going to be. It should be. It possibly could be in our prediction scenario a Vietnam Becerra storyline for the gold medal match.
Well, we have seen that final in Shanghai, so let's see the result this year.
We shall find out. Different time, different place. Lopez. So 8 World Cup final wins for Sarah Lopez. It would be interesting to see if that change of mindset that she characterized earlier, talking about shooting for herself and no longer being driven by the desire to win championships and titles, which can be a pure motivation for a high-level athlete, as you well know. Certainly, when you change that philosophy and shoot for fun, you want to actually enjoy it more than looking at it as an achievement and accomplishment. When you have so many wins, in your career, there's nothing left to prove. You've done it all. You've been there, done that.
But
so
also, they all want to beat her.
They all want to beat her.
Yeah, they all. So they all have trained to beat the GOAT. So I don't know, maybe training give different results. I don't know.
So the end of the legacy for Sarah Lopez, that would be quite a story and a tale to be said at 29 years of age, a new chapter in her life perhaps, but yet again, a name etched in stone for eternity. Just a name that is synonymous with success. Successful Sarah Lopez, indeed. As we get ready to take a look at our final board, the compound men category here. The good thing is Matthias Fullerton found his bow. He had a few issues before, almost missing out indeed on the official draw earlier this evening. Matthias, defending champion, coming out strong. Obviously, we saw him in the indoor season performing in Las Vegas as well.
Yes.
Matthias just killing it at the moment, in fact. It'd be great to see how far he can go in this compound men category.
I mean, also, Bachan is the actual Pan American champion, Garcia. So I don't know, we are going to see the second world place against the Pan American champion, the champion of all America. I think it's going to be a tight match, but again, emotional person, I think Garcia. Totally.
Totally Garcia?
Yeah.
Let's see if you can get
Yeah, maybe Fullerton has these feelings about his bow. I don't know.
He's got the feeling. Fullerton feeling. FF. As we move it on, indeed, Fullerton winning that one over Garcia. If you can just snatch that card for us. In this all-Indian affair, Prathamesh Fuge and Priyansh as well. A little disappointed to have them go head-to-head so early. I would have liked to see them if they could have moved on forward into the ranks there. But nevertheless, would you give an advantage to one of the two?
I think it's the first time of Priyansh. Also Fuge, right?
He's one of the breakout stars of 2024. Certainly a name that we constantly was hearing, event after event. Priyansh and Fuge. I'd say Priyansh just by way of his attitude. He's like this nonchalant. Okay, Fuge maybe. Well, Priyansh has that nonchalant attitude, but Fuge maybe is a little more driven, I would say. But then again, you're talking World Cup final. This can reveal characters and personalities.
So we'll go for experience?
Experience,
okay,
perhaps.
Then.
Let's go Fuge, okay. On the other side, we'll have Schlusser, Sullivan. I liked Sawyer in Yetchon. He was out there winning everything there was available for the taking. Schlusser, of course, is Mr. Perfect. 4 World Cup final championship titles to his name. I'm going with Mr. Perfect.
I'll go also for the master of the pressure, Mr. Perfect.
All right, let's go Mr. Perfect. Lutz against Wiener. That'll be an interesting one. Nico Wiener taking the world by storm as well with the win in Shanghai. And what can he do up against James Lutz? More experience on the international circuit. I'd go for James.
I'll go for James too, actually.
Okay,
yeah.
Let's see. Oh, we got James here. So Schlusser, Lutz, Fuge, Fullerton. The battle of the Fs. Fuge, Fullerton for a spot in the final. That's another story to tell as well. FF. How do you write final with an F as well? Triple F.
I'll go with Fullerton because he won the World Cup final last year. So
he loves Mexico.
Yeah, I think he knows how to do it, and also in Mexico, maybe he'll perfect it. So I don't know.
So Fullerton for the final on the right-hand side of the board, and then up against Schlusser, presumably.
Mr. Perfect.
Mr. Perfect.
Of course.
Can he get win number 5 is one of the questions we have. So there's a prediction board. Of course, you could argue different archers in different categories, but then again, with Ana Paula Vasquez, a bronze medalist in the team competition from Paris 2024, that's what we've come up with. Hope you enjoyed this little, thought process we were going through here. Interesting to tell the stories behind the stories within the stories, and so many more stories to tell all throughout the weekend. Ana Paula, it was fun. Hope you enjoyed it as well.
It was really fun. Thank you so much, Mark. It is always a pleasure to share the mic with you. So thank you for watching us. And
the pleasure is all mine as we get ready to move on to the official opening ceremony here for the 18th edition of the World Archery World Cup Final 2024, the Hyundai Archery World Cup Final 2024.
legacy. It's yours. For as long as you can hold on to it. It's time to settle the score. It's time for redemption. Legacy? What legacy?
Buenas noches, bienvenidos a la ceremonia de inauguración de la Hyundai Final de Copa del Mundo de Tiro con Arco Tlaxcala 2024.
Good evening. Welcome to the opening ceremony of the Hyundai Archery World Cup Tlaxcala 2024.
Es tiempo de presentar a las autoridades e invitados especiales que nos acompañan esta noche.
Before we continue with the ceremony, let me introduce our guest authorities who will be joining us tonight.
Nos honra con su presencia la licenciada Lorena Cuellar Cisneros, gobernadora constitucional del estado de Tlaxcala.
We are honored by the presence of Lorena Cuellar Cisneros, constitutional governor of the state of Tlaxcala.
Nos acompaña Mr. Tom Dillon, secretario general de World Archery.
We are accompanied by Mr. Tom Dillon, Secretary General of World Archery.
Le damos una cordial bienvenida al maestro Rommel Ahmed Pacheco Marrufo, director general de la Comisión Nacional de Cultura Física y Deporte, CONADE.
We give a cordial welcome to Master Rommel Ahmed Pacheco Marrufo, Mexican Sports Ministry.
Contamos con la presencia del presidente de la World Archery México, el maestro Gabriel Ramos.
We count with the presence of the President of World Archery Mexico, Master Gabriel Ramos.
También nos acompaña el doctor Daniel Moncayo Cervantes, director general del Instituto del Deporte de Tlaxcala.
We are also joined by Dr. Daniel Moncayo Cervantes, General Director of the Sports Institute of Tlaxcala.
También tenemos con nosotros a Mariana Avitia, medallista de bronce individual en Londres 2012.
We have the presence of Mariana Avitia, bronze winner at London 2012.
También nos acompaña Ana Paula Vázquez, ganadora de bronce en equipo femenil París 2024.
Ana Paula Vázquez, bronze medal winner in Paris 2024.
Pedimos, si son tan amables, de tomar sus asientos, por favor.
We kindly ask you to take your seats.
Recibamos a Luis Álvarez, ganador de bronce en equipo mixto de Tokio 2020.
Let's welcome Luis Álvarez, bronze winner at Tokyo 2020.
Muchas gracias por estar aquí con nosotros. Les pedimos tomar sus asientos.
Thank you for being here with us.
Bien, ha llegado el momento de conocer a los arqueros que estarán compitiendo en esta Hyundai Final de Copa del Mundo de Tiro con Arco Tlaxcala 2024.
It is time to meet the archers who will be competing in the Hyundai Archery World Cup Tlaxcala 2024.
Por favor, démosles un fuerte aplauso.
Please give them a warm round of applause.
En la modalidad de arco compuesto femenil, las competidoras son las siguientes.
In the women's compound category, we have
Andrea Becerra, de México.
Andrea Becerra from Mexico.
Jyoti Sureka Benam, de India.
Jyoti Sureka Benam from India.
Sara López, de Colombia.
Sara López from Colombia.
Ella Gibson, de Gran Bretaña.
Ella Gibson from Great Britain.
Mary Marita Paz, de Estonia.
Mary Marita Paz from Estonia.
Dafne Quintero, de México.
Dafne Quintero from Mexico.
Alexis Ruiz, de Estados Unidos de América.
Alexis Ruiz from the United States of America.
Elisa Roner, de Italia.
Elisa Roner from Italy.
En arco compuesto varonil compiten
In the men's compound category, we have
Mike Slussen, de Países Bajos.
Mike Slussen from Netherlands.
Matías Fullerton, de Dinamarca.
Matthias Fullerton from Denmark.
Prinash, de India.
Priyansh from India.
Nico Wiener, de Australia.
Nico Wiener from Austria.
Sawyer Sullivan, de Estados Unidos de América.
Sawyer Sullivan from the United States of America.
James Luz, de Estados Unidos de América.
James Lutz from the United States of America.
Prathamesh Fugue, de India.
Prathamesh Fugue from India.
Sebastián García Flores, de México.
Sebastián García Flores from Mexico.
A continuación, las atletas de arco recurvo femenil son
Next, the athletes in the women's recurve category.
Sion Lim, de la República de Corea.
Sijeon Lim from the Republic of Korea.
Huiyeon Jeon, de la República de Corea.
Hoon Jung-yeon from the Republic of Korea.
Deepika Kumari, de India.
Deepika Kumari from India.
Lia Jiaman, de la República de China.
Li Jiaman from the Republic of China.
Alejandra Valencia, de México.
Alejandra Valencia from Mexico.
Jian Xiaoli, de la República de China.
Yang Xiaolei from the Republic of China.
Waka Sonoda, de Japón.
Waka Sonoda from Japan.
Ángela Ruiz Rosales, de México.
Ángela Ruiz Rosales from Mexico.
En la rama varonil son
And in the men's recurve category,
Woojin Kim, de la República de Corea.
Woojin Kim from the Republic of Korea.
Woo Seok Lee, de la República de Corea.
Woo Seok Lee from the Republic of Korea.
Dirash Bomadera, de India.
Dirash Bomadevara from India.
Marcus de Almeida, de Brasil.
Marcos de Almeida from Brazil.
Tomás Chiraud, de Francia.
Tomás Chiraud from France.
Mauro Nespoli, de Italia.
Mauro Nespoli from Italy.
Andrés Temiño, de España.
Andrés Temiño from Spain.
Matías Grande, de México.
Matías Grande from Mexico.
Ellos son los 32 arqueros y arqueras que estarán buscando lo más alto del podium en los siguientes días.
These are the 32 archers who will be competing for the top spot on the podium in the coming days.
Brindemos una fuerte ovación.
Let's give them a big round of applause.
Invitamos a los atletas a pasar a sus lugares para continuar con nuestra ceremonia.
We invite the athletes to take their seats so we may continue with our ceremony.
Les pedimos ponerse de pie si les es posible y descubrirse la cabeza para recibir a nuestro lábaro patrio.
We kindly ask you to stand if possible and remove any head coverings to welcome our national flag.
Firmes. ¡Yo! Saludar. ¡Yo!
Les invitamos a mantenerse de pie para entonar el himno nacional mexicano.
We invite you to remain upright to sing the Mexican national anthem.
Despidamos respetuosamente a la bandera nacional.
Let us respectfully farewell the national flag.
Saludar.
Agradecemos la participación de la escolta y banda de guerra de la Secretaría de Seguridad Ciudadana e invitamos a todos los asistentes a tomar sus asientos para escuchar el mensaje que dirigirá el presidente de World Archery México, el maestro Gabriel Ramos.
We thank the participation of the escort and band of the Secretary of Citizen Security and invite all the attendees to take their seats to listen to the message delivered by the President of World Archery Mexico, Master Gabriel Ramos.
Muy buenas noches a todos, bienvenidos a la Hyundai Archery World Cup Final Tlaxcala 2024. Es para mí un gran honor, primero como mexicano, como presidente de World Archery México y como tlaxcalteca, dar esta bienvenida. To the international athletes, I want to say, welcome to Tlaxcala. To the 32 athletes that will be representing the 16 countries that will be competing during this weekend. And I want to tell you something. You are the heroes. You are the role models that we want to use to inspire the next generations. And probably you are asking, why Tlaxcala and why again? And the answer is quite simple. It's because of this crowd. Es porque esta gente, this crowd will be supporting you, and this crowd will make you feel like home on the next days. That's why we are in Tlaxcala. Un evento internacional no puede ser posible sin la colaboración y el trabajo de diferentes órganos de gobierno. Hoy quiero agradecer públicamente el apoyo que nos ha brindado nuestra gobernadora, la licenciada Lorena Cuellar, quien ha creído en el deporte como un catalizador para la construcción de un mejor futuro para nuestro estado y nuestro país. Gracias al trabajo conjunto. Gracias, gobernadora. Gracias al trabajo conjunto, el día sábado estaremos inaugurando la primera Academia de Desarrollo World Archery México Tlaxcala, que tendrá un beneficio tangible para la población, en donde nuestros niños, jóvenes, adultos mayores y gente con discapacidad podrá participar y tendrá más opciones. World Archery México, en su compromiso por el desarrollo del deporte, pondrá pacas, arcos y flechas para que esto sea posible. De igual manera, Quiero felicitar a quien nuestra presidenta, la doctora Claudia Sheinbaum, tuvo a bien nombrar director de la Comisión Nacional de Cultura Física y Deporte. Maestro Rommel, bienvenido a Tlaxcala, mi tierra. Estamos seguros, maestro, estamos seguros, Rommel, que con tu pasión, tu dedicación, tu visión hacia el futuro como exatleta y con el compromiso que tienes con todos los atletas que están aquí, México en el deporte está en buenas manos. El tiro con arco es un aliado que trabajará contigo para seguir llenando de grandeza a nuestro país, para traer medallas, para desarrollar el deporte social. Así es que cuenta con nosotros y bienvenido nuevamente. Finally, but not less important, I want to say thank you to World Archery. Tom, General Secretary, please give a message to our President, Dr. Hugo. First of all, thank you for the confidence that you put in Mexico, hosting 3 events in a row. Second, for the confidence that you give to Tlaxcala for hosting this event once again. We are very happy to having you here. And again, World Archery Mexico will be working with you together for the greatness of archery in Mexico, America, and the world. Welcome again. Dicen que no hay futuro sin pasado y no podemos aspirar a la grandeza si no reconocemos el pasado. Hoy, el tiro con arco en México se ha formado del esfuerzo de grandes atletas y tenemos aquí a nuestros medallistas olímpicos y quiero reconocer y agradecer profundamente que estén con nosotros. El futuro del tiro con arco se va a formar con el trabajo comunitario y el trabajo que ustedes y la brecha que ustedes abrieron. Así es que muchas gracias y bienvenidos también. El tiro con arco es un deporte que nos llena de orgullo y nos ha mostrado la pasión de lo que es ganar una medalla. Nos ha hecho sentir más mexicanos. Y eso es lo que queremos seguir sembrando en las futuras generaciones. Nosotros creemos que el desarrollo de nuestra sociedad estará basado en la educación, la cultura y el deporte. Y desde nuestra trinchera estaremos trabajando para que así sea, todos los días por nuestros atletas y de la mano. Estoy cierto en que en unos años muchos de los jóvenes y niños que están aquí recordarán esto como un punto de inflexión que los motivó a hacer grandes cosas en su vida. Y eso será el orgullo con el cual viviremos siempre. Muchas gracias a todos y bienvenidos a Tlaxcala.
Agradeceremos las palabras del maestro Gabriel Ramos, presidente de World Archery México.
We appreciate the words of Master Gabriel Ramos, President of World Archery Mexico.
Recibamos ahora al secretario general de World Archery, Tom Dillon, y escuchemos su mensaje.
Let us now welcome World Archery Secretary General Tom Dillon and listen to his message.
Buenas noches, Tlaxcala. Hola. Governor Lorena Gerard, Minister of Sport, Director de CONADE, Romel Pacheco, Delia Moncayo, the Director General of Tlaxcala Institute of Sport, Gabriel, President of World Archery Mexico, World Archery First Vice President Jörg Brokamp, athletes, and all the people here, welcome. I would like to thank especially the governor for taking up the task and the difficult project to host us again in front of her fantastic office and to welcome us again in this beautiful city. And I also would like to thank you because tomorrow is a historic day. There will be the opening of Academy for Archery in Tlaxcala. Muchas gracias. I also would like to thank the very new Minister of Sport for keeping with the tradition of CONADE to helping the sport of archery, and we look forward to work with him over the next 6 years and bring archery to an even higher level in Mexico. And one of the things we have really appreciated working with CONADE and will continue to appreciate is that it's the athletes first. And this is critical for the future of our sport. So thank you. Muchas gracias, Romer. We're at the World Cup final, so we have the best athletes of the world here to make a big show over the next 2 days. So we have to have them give a little bit of practice tomorrow, but Saturday and Sunday they will show you what they can do, and I'm pretty sure the scores will be magnificent. So congratulations already to all the athletes. Muchas gracias, buenas noches, and see you soon.
Agradecemos las palabras de Mr. Tom Dillon, secretario general de World Archery.
We thank Mr. Tom Dillon, Secretary General of World Archery.
A continuación, la licenciada Lorena Cuellar y el maestro Rommel Pacheco entregarán unos reconocimientos a las y los atletas mexicanos que en la especialidad de tiro con arco han ganado medalla en Juegos Olímpicos.
Now, Governor Lorena Cuellar and Master Rommel Pacheco will present a recognition to our Mexican archery athletes who have won medals on the Olympic Games.
Reciben un merecido reconocimiento los y las siguientes atletas. Mariana Abitia, ganadora de bronce individual en Londres 2012.
Mariana Abitia, individual bronze winner at London 2012.
Luis Álvarez, ganador de bronce en equipo mixto en Tokio 2020.
Luis Álvarez, team mixed bronze winner at Tokyo 2020.
Ana Paula Vázquez, ganadora de bronce en equipo femenil París 2024.
Ana Paula Vázquez, bronze medal winner in women's team Paris 2024.
Alejandra Valencia, ganadora de bronce en equipo mixto en Tokio 2020 y bronce en equipo femenil en París 2024.
Alejandra Valencia, winner of bronze in mixed team in Tokyo 2020 and bronze in women's team in Paris 2024.
Ángela Ruiz, ganadora de bronce en equipo femenil en París 2024.
Ángela Ruiz, winner of bronze in women's team at Paris 2024.
Y por último, y que lamentablemente por cuestiones de agenda personal no pudo acompañarnos esta noche, a Aida Román, la única ganadora de medalla de plata individual en Londres 2012.
Finally, let's give a big round of applause to Aida Román, our only individual silver medal winner at London 2012, who unfortunately could not join us tonight.
Démosle un fuerte aplauso. Les pedimos a nuestros atletas colocarse junto a las autoridades para hacer la toma de la fotografía oficial.
We ask our archers to stand next to the authorities to take the official photo.
Despedimos a nuestros atletas con un fuerte aplauso y les pedimos amablemente tomar sus lugares.
We dismiss our athletes with a round of applause and politely ask them to take their places.
Continuando con esta ceremonia, escuchemos el mensaje que nos dirigirá el maestro Rommel Pacheco, director general de la Comisión Nacional de Cultura Física y Deporte, CONADE.
To continue our ceremony, let's listen to the message from Master Rommel Pacheco, Mexican Sports Ministry.
Buenas noches, Tlaxcala, ¿cómo estamos? Un saludo cariñoso y gracias por este bonito evento a la gobernadora, la licenciada Lorena, que por segundo año es sede de este magnífico evento. Muchas gracias por apoyar el deporte, no solo el tiro con arco, sino diferentes eventos que ha realizado. Y hace unos días que platicamos en las oficinas de la CONADE, el deporte es una herramienta de prevención. El deporte motiva e inspira a muchas de las personas a seguir los ejemplos de tantos héroes y medallistas que están el día de hoy acá. Pero más importante, también tiene una derrama económica, genera empleo y ayuda al tejido social. Así que un fuerte aplauso para la gobernadora por este gran esfuerzo y gran apoyo al deporte. Saludo, por supuesto, hoy a Tom, que estuvimos platicando hace unos momentos aquí en la oficina, y con él al presidente de World Archery por brindarnos el ser sede. Y algo muy cierto que dijo Tom, que mi principal objetivo es poner en el centro y lo más importante al atleta, a los deportistas. Y esa es la instrucción que tengo por parte de la Presidenta de la República, que por cierto les mando un gran saludo, mucho éxito a todos los arqueros, en especial a los mexicanos, que sabe que van a hacer un excelente trabajo. Por supuesto, el apoyo de la Secretaría de Educación Pública. Y personalmente ustedes me conocen, este va el mensaje para nuestro equipo mexicano y en general, que yo como deportista he vivido lo que ustedes han vivido. Sé de lo complejo que puede ser el deporte, pero también de las glorias y las bonitas experiencias que eso nos dan y que inspiran a muchos jóvenes, adultos y adultos mayores a seguir sus sueños. Hoy es mi primer evento oficial e importante como director de la CONADE, y créanme que vamos a transformar el deporte, vamos a transformar a la CONADE, vamos a trabajar de la mano con los deportistas, entrenadores, equipo multidisciplinario, con federaciones, con el Comité Olímpico, con todos los que quieran sumarse al proyecto para transformar al deporte. Agradezco la confianza que me da la presidenta, y solo para no alargarme porque hace frío, decirle a todos los que hoy están aquí, disfruten a esos héroes que hace unos meses estaban viendo en la televisión en los Juegos Olímpicos de París. El día de hoy tienen aquí a campeones olímpicos, mundiales, medallistas, centroamericanos, panamericanos, que los ven en la televisión muy lejanos y que no tienen la oportunidad a veces de ir a estas competencias porque están muy lejos. Hoy los tienen aquí en Tlaxcala, enfrente de ustedes. Los pueden ver, escuchar, y créanme que son unos héroes. Desearles el mayor de los éxitos, good luck everyone, y que disfruten de Tlaxcala. Welcome to Tlaxcala, el mejor de los ánimos, y a todos mis compañeros, amigos deportistas, de verdad, de corazón, tienen un amigo, tienen un aliado, y feliz cumpleaños, Ale. Fuerte abrazo, buenas noches y muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias, maestro Rommel, por su mensaje.
Thank you very much, Master Rommel, for your words.
Ahora es momento de escuchar el mensaje y la declaratoria inaugural de las actividades de la Hyundai Final de Copa del Mundo de Tiro con Arco Tlaxcala 2024 por parte de la gobernadora constitucional del estado de Tlaxcala, la licenciada Lorena Cuellar Cisneros.
Now it's time to listen the message and the inaugural declaration of the Hyundai Archery World Cup Tlaxcala 2024 by the Constitutional Governor of the State of Tlaxcala, Lorena Cuellar Cisneros.
Muy buenas noches, Tlaxcala. Quiero decirles a todos quienes hoy nos visitan que Tlaxcala es anfitrión por tradición, que hemos dado muestra y ejemplo como tlaxcaltecas de saber recibir y estar a la altura del mundo. Este es el 9º evento internacional que late en el corazón de México y que hoy representamos dignamente a este país. Quiero dar la bienvenida a Rommel Pacheco. Gracias, Rommel, porque sé que tendremos tu ayuda por siempre. Que estos 3 años que me quedan como gobernadora habremos de traer más eventos mundiales, porque Tlaxcala sí existe. Tlaxcala, Tlaxcala, Tlaxcala. Nos da mucho gusto también recibir a Mr. Tom Dillon, secretario general de la World Archery, y decirle que siempre estaremos poniendo nuestro máximo esfuerzo para que sigan habiendo eventos de este tipo. Solamente Lausanne, en Suiza, ha tenido un evento por segunda ocasión de esta talla mundial. Y hoy repetimos en Tlaxcala el segundo mundial de tiro con arco. Es un gran orgullo para este estado. Desde luego a Gabriel Ramos por todo el apoyo, por tu respaldo. Mil gracias, Gabriel, y a Daniel Moncayo también por todo su trabajo. Quiero decirles que me ha apasionado y me ha motivado mucho el deporte, sobre todo porque es una ventana para los jóvenes de nuestro estado y del mundo. Dar a conocer a Tlaxcala en el mundo entero ha sido para mí una gran recompensa. Saber que hoy Tlaxcala se escucha en el mundo entero, que ponemos en alto el nombre del estado y que damos a conocer nuestra cultura, nuestra gastronomía y todo el arte que nosotros tenemos en el estado. Quiero decirles que seguiré trabajando fuertemente, que próximamente estaremos teniendo las mejores instalaciones también a nivel país, que tendremos la ciudad deportiva de alto rendimiento, de las más importantes del país, porque los atletas de Tlaxcala lo merecen. Y que el día sábado estaremos inaugurando la primera escuela de tiro con arco en Tlaxcala. Quiero agradecer la presencia de todos ustedes y sobre todo agradecer a los tlaxcaltecas por todo su entusiasmo, porque nuestros atletas quieren ver un Tlaxcala vivo, un Tlaxcala emocionado y feliz. Gracias a todos y a los atletas. Bienvenidos a Tlaxcala. Ahora, si me lo permiten, vamos a dar inicio ya de manera histórica a esta gran final y esta celebración de la excelencia deportiva y de la amistad entre los pueblos. En la ciudad de Tlaxcala, siendo, si me hace el favor de ponerse de pie, siendo las 8:46 del 17 de octubre del año 2024, declaro formalmente inaugurados el inicio de la final de la Copa del Mundo de Tiro con Arco 2024. Que sea un evento lleno de éxito, de emoción, de alegría. Muchas gracias por confiar en Tlaxcala, porque Tlaxcala es tan mágica que no creerán que existe. Muchas gracias.
Agradecemos las palabras de la gobernadora de Tlaxcala y la invitamos a tomar su asiento para disfrutar del siguiente show que les tenemos preparado.
We thank the governor of Tlaxcala for her words and invite you to take your seats to enjoy the next show that we prepared for you.
Con eso damos por concluida la ceremonia de inauguración de la Hyundai Final de Copa del Mundo de Tiro con Arco Tlaxcala 2024.
This concludes the opening ceremony of the Hyundai Archery World Cup Tlaxcala 2024.
Agradecemos a las autoridades, atletas, coaches, invitados especiales y público en general el haber estar presentes en este magnífico momento.
We would like to thank the authorities, athletes, coaches, special guests, and public for having shared with us this magnificent moment.
Que pasen una muy buena noche. Gracias.
We look forward to seeing you again and hope you have a great evening.